Hello everyone's. I am here for my review of The Oval Season 2 Episode 4. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you one of my peoples, welcome back. Before I get into this review, we gonna act like this whole bed, my whole temporary sleeping situation, we just gonna act like that it's not there. This is the only spot that I can get to where I can lift up my camcorder so I don't have to use my doggone webcam and have my little selfie ring light going on. Is me sitting in this little tight corner. So if I'm not as enthused as I usually am, this is the reason why. Now this episode, I don't know if it wasn't given because like I'm a few days late, or if I've been watching Forensic Files, so I'm being extra judgmental on how they're handling situations. I think it has more to do with that, because I'm telling you, for like the past like 3 days, me and my mama have been binge watching Forensic Files, and we on here like see, that don't even make sense. If she had done this, I'm like, okay, I need to stop watching this, because I'm over here thinking how I could have been a better criminal than this person. But anyways, The Oval. Victoria out here just handling, like, this is one thing of this show. They love picking up doggone murder weapons. Last week we had Lily picking up this gun. Now her fingerprints is on it, which was stupid. Now we got Victoria picking up the sword, doggone it, killed Mistress Denise. She just waving this thing around. Hunter, in his delusional mind, he's like, it could have been Creepy Jason. I was like, okay, we got evidence pointing to it was Jason. It wasn't like Jean's body wasn't just laid out in the middle of the floor like she had a heart attack or had an asthma attack or something like that. She was shoved under the bed. It wasn't like her body was halfway up under the bed and that's how she passed away. No, your son choked this girl out and assaulted her. That's how she ended up under the bed. Mistress Denise's head got chopped off because of the sword that was inside of his stuff. Oh, it couldn't have been him because he was going to the restaurant with you, Raggedy Gill, and Evil City Grandma. Yeah, but before they got to the restaurant, he had to use the restroom, so they had to turn around while you was over there with Mistress Denise getting high. He was over there chopping her head off and then going about his business like nothing even happened. I'm like, what more evidence do we need? Did we need to see you actually... Did you had to actually see him to do this before you believed it? I mean, did you need it on like a VHS tape so we can know it wasn't Doctor? Even though I guess that could have happened too. It's like, you know that y'all had to take precautions, like security had to be around him at all times because he was being extra creepy. But you don't want to believe he done escalated like this. I knew something was gonna escalate like this, and because he been out here being creepy. Another thing, people on this show getting shot left, right, up, and down, and then the next day like ain't nothing happened. Doggone it, what's his name? Richard got shot in the hospital, had surgery. He up walking around, but yeah, his is more of, I'm gonna do this at, spite towards Nancy because she cheated on me and got pregnant while I was over there fighting for my country. But Max, you was in a whole shootout, shot several times. Granted, you had like some bulletproof situation on, but you had surgery. And you was sitting at the table, drinking a beer and eating, I don't know what it was you was eating, like you hadn't even been shot. Had we not seen that hospital doggone bracelet on you and that little spot of blood, no one would even know this man had gotten shot. He just sitting there like nothing even happened. Now, Max tells them they knew Yuma they found a bloody mattress in the bedroom of Hunter and Victoria, and that he cut off a piece of the bloody mattress so he can have evidence. I guess he figured, I don't trust these fools up in the White House. I've been working for them for quite a few years, and I know Evil City Grandma and Evil City Grandpa, and they would kill me left, right, up, and down, and I'm, this is my insurance plan. But yeah, but Diane talking about some, yes, let's go take this evidence to the person and the DA so we can live stream it and let them know what's going on. I'm like, ma'am, that's not going to stop them from like taking y'all out. Like, why are we out here like leaving this secure location? You so focused on taking these people down because your job is over. Like, if you had the guy fired, would you be over trying to take these people down? I'ma say no, but I'm like, y'all four needed to stay at this location and not go anywhere, because we found out she went and picked up her car from the location where she left it at. I was like, they know what your car looked like, ma'am. Like, there's like cameras all over DC. Where are you going and what are you doing? You should have stayed your tail put till y'all got like a solid plan together. Then Lily talking about she want to go back to Dino and I guess get information. I was like, you gonna end up stinking somewhere because you gonna get between doggone what's his name, Kyle, and his man. Sam, he over explaining how Victoria came on to him and like basically he couldn't do nothing because she commanded him because she the first lady and all. And she was like, she gonna poison Victoria. I'm gonna poison her. That is her new goal in life is to poison Victoria. Now, she really gonna be hot as fish grease when she found out that Jean was killed by creepy Jason and that Victoria and Hunter had plotted to like dispose of her body. Well, like it's at this point like too many people know, like security dude knows that Jean did not check out. Jean's car is still there. Jean went upstairs and never came back down. Like we already know this information, but I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Priscilla, she over here calling the guard to check and see if Jean is checked out yet, and he's like, nah, she hasn't checked out. Now, mind you, she been missing for like 24 hours now. I'm gonna say like she went to work and now it's been 24 hours. I may be wrong, but it's been overnight when she should have got off and been headed back to work now. Now he thinks something is off and that she should tell Sam. She's like, you need to take care of Sam. I'm finna go visit overacting maid in the hospital and see how she doing. Now I was like, me and my mama. My mama, she know me like she know herself. If I haven't called my mama in like 24 hours and she been calling me back to back, left and right, up and down, she gonna know something ain't right. At my age of 36 years old, I can walk and have a slight limp. I walk past my mama, what's wrong with your leg? Something wrong with your leg, you walking funny. What's going on? That type of situation. Priscilla, your spidey senses is going off, but you so mad at Sam and doggone to Victoria right now. Your spidey senses ain't getting on that something ain't right. Jean, she a good girl. Jean checks in with you several times a day. Jean went upstairs, never came back downstairs. Something ain't right. You should be at that White House. Okay, dude. Okay, show me where Jean went upstairs. Okay, that was at what? That was at 12:45. It's 3:30 right now. She ain't came back downstairs, and she's only responsible for one room. Something ain't right up there. I'm gonna go up there myself and see what's going on. And if somebody acting funny, I'm gonna know they had something to do with it. But Priscilla ain't doing that because she's so mad at Sam. Now over at Richard and Nancy's house, after Richard, Nancy, Barry, and Sharon played Whose Money Is This game, Nancy remembers that she had got doggone Ruth a pair of shoes 5 years ago. Remember the box and everything. Oh, that's Ruth's box. I bought her some shoes for Christmas 5 years ago. It fit. She wanted those shoes. It was her size. I got it. So now they found out, okay, this is Ruth's money. Because, Barry, he was adamant that it was Sharon's money and she was selling drugs with doggone Kareem. Which we going to get to that girl in a minute because I was like, you being mad disrespectful. But it's Ruth's money. Was like first, where did Ruth get this money from? Where would she had it from? Because up until like, I don't even want to get my brain to trying to figure out the timeline because she was really rackadooshie, like fooling through until it was time for her to get pregnant in a way that don't make sense to us but makes sense to them. So why was you having this money? Why was you having it at Barry's house? Did you have the money and a knife at Barry's house because you wanted them to get caught? What is it? I don't know. Speaking of Sharon, why would you land on it ain't even your mother and father-in-law's house. It's your boyfriend's mom and daddy house. You sleep on the couch. Boy, you ain't got your hair wrapped up. Now, y'all know that is something to end me when I see these shows when these women do not have their hair wrapped up at night. You mean to tell me you don't have a scarf or a bonnet or both if you me? Like, what is you doing, ma'am? But anyway, why are you laid out on the couch without a robe on, the doggone hind part sticking out, giving Barry all kind of attitude, on the phone with Kareem? That whole situation was messed up and I was side-eyeing it. Lastly, Jason, they done finally brought him back. He playing dumb. He don't know about a body up under his bed. Should nothing be under his bed. Like, yes, now it ain't. Because your mom and dad didn't split the doggone whole night and a little bit of the morning. Doggone putting Jean's body in the... I'm like, why Jean? Jean ain't did nothing to nobody. Like, couldn't it have been like a person who they don't show a lot? Couldn't that have been the person? But no, it had to be Jean. But anyways. Where am I at? Oh, yeah. He had the nerve and audacity to say that Jean tried to kill him. Jean trying to been avoiding you like the plague. And you over here talking about saying, she tried to kill me. Now they question him about Mistress Denise. He don't know nothing. He playing dumb. Now Victoria, she's like, tell me the truth. He's like, this is too much for me. I was like, yes, because you didn't kill like 2 people within the last 24 hours. Yeah, you finna snap again. She get to slapping this food around and he just snaps. Grabs her by the back of her. He like gives her one of these from behind. He gets to choking her and all this other stuff. She's like, oh my goodness, I could have been his 3rd victim. He's like, 4th victim. He's like, yeah, because he killed Evil Sadidi Grandma, which I am still mad about. Evil Sadidi Grandma is what made the show. I loved how she was getting Victoria together left, right, up and down, and in a circle. Y'all done got rid of her. Y'all done got rid of Jean. I'm tired of Barry. I've been tired of Barry. Like, that's getting on my nerves. What else is getting on my nerve? This Richard and that situation. This man gonna end up hitting her. And I don't want that to happen because she's over here cooking breakfast like she ain't cheated on him and he don't want her in his house. Like, if it hadn't been for Sharon, she wouldn't have gotten that house. Now, I don't know why he didn't tell Sharon, don't let Nancy up in this house. Don't you bring that gal in my house. She is not welcome here no more. But y'all, yeah. Watching this show, I was like, I've been watching too much Forensic Files because this right here, even I know when I was not from watching Forensic Files, but watching Law and Order SVU, that every time you go somewhere, you pick up evidence and you leave evidence. So some part of Jean's DNA is still in that boy's room. Y'all DNA is now on her body because y'all taking up for him. It's just a mess, y'all. So, y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video. You can click on it, you can like, you can share with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. And tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.